I've got one meeting to tell you about. We're less than 2 weeks away from the Keystone Chapter's Philly Fun Walk. Federation Focus is on for the week of July 27th, 2026. Hey there, PA Federation family. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Federation Focus, and welcome inside Studio B. Let's get right to the meeting. Saturday is August 1st. Can you believe it? August 1st, Liz is getting ready to head back to school and she doesn't want to go. And she's a teacher. Imagine how the kids feel. August 1st at 10 a.m. It is the Jigsaw Chapter meeting. All the details are down below. Zoom and one-tap mobile links. If you've got questions, reach out to President Chris Westbrook, and he will give you all the information. I wonder if he's going to talk about his appointment to the Governor's Commission. Should be a very interesting meeting. And remember, anyone can join. The link right down below, Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, the Jigsaw Chapter. That's the at-large chapter in Pennsylvania. Now, there's a few fundraisers, the usual suspects as we've been talking about, but I want to key in on the Philly Fun Walk. It's the Keystone Chapter's participation in the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge. And talk about movements. I had 2 meetings today. One was a Keystone board meeting. The other was a PABS board meeting. And between those 2 meetings, I got in over 13,000 steps. We should make a category about that. The more Zoom you're on, the more you walk. Just got a lot in. Unfortunately, Keystone was inside while PABS was outside, which was very nice out there today. But the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge is something that our national organization is doing. You can go to nfb.org/movers to learn all about it and sign your chapter up. Are you guys listening? Berks, Brandywine, Greater Lehigh, Erie? Come on! Get over there, sign your chapter up, and do something for the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge. Divisions, you can do it too. Again, nfb.org/movers to learn all about it. Now, the Keystone Chapter walk is on the 8th of August. After our meeting, we're going to walk from the Penn Museum. We're going to walk over to Sierra Green, up the 12 flights of stairs. Some of us are not going to do that. I'm going to do that, but some are not. And it's okay. There's health issues with some folks that they can't do it. But once we get up to the top, 12 stories above the Schuylkill River and Expressway, we will walk maybe 2 laps around, just enough to build up our appetite so we can have our picnic lunch as we do every summer with the Keystone Chapter after our meeting. So again, August 8th, if you can join us, we would love to have you walk with us. If you've got any kind of NFB merch, t-shirts, maybe you were in Austin, you have those orange t-shirts, wear them. We're going to wear our Keystone Chapter t-shirts. We have 2 versions, a red one and a green one. We're going to wear those, but if you have any kind of NFB merch that you can wear, t-shirt, hat, whatever the case may be, come on out. August 8th, roughly about noon is when our meetings end. And then we're going to walk over to Sierra Green and we're going to do that walk around Sierra Green, which is a beautiful park up there. You don't even believe you're in the city unless there's cars honking down on the Schuylkill Expressway. But it is really nice up there. No joke, it is. Join us that day. Over my right shoulder is a QR code that will take you where you need to go to support the Keystone Chapter in the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge. If you're using your TV or your computer screen, point your phone right at that QR code, have the QR scan and go to that page, fill out all the information. It's your name and address and obviously your credit card info, but then in honor of, write Keystone Chapter. And then where it asks for an email address, put my email address because I'm the one that signed us up. So I will get the emails when you make a donation, vp1@nfbofpa.org, vp1@nfbofpa.org. We're looking to raise at least $250. So if you can give $5, we're only asking $5. We only need 50 people to do that. And then we're there at $250. If you can give more, we would really appreciate it. Again, the QR code is over my right shoulder. I'm going to leave it up for a while. The next thing I want to talk about is our state convention coming to Hershey, Pennsylvania on November 5th to the 8th. Now, the hotel rates go from the 4th to the 9th. So if you want to stay after convention and go over to Hershey Park, which will be open that weekend, you can do that. But the reservation information is down below to call the hotel and make your reservations, or you can go online and do it. It's probably easier to call. But remember to mention National Federation of the Blind. Don't just say NFB. They won't be able to find our room block. National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania is what you need to say. I don't think you need to add Pennsylvania. I think if you say National Federation of the Blind, you should be okay. You can register now for your meals and registration fee. It's $225 all inclusive. That gets you 8 meals and that gets your registration paid. There is a special meal on Friday morning for breakfast that only the all-inclusive folks are going to get. But all the other meals, breakfast on Sunday, and then you have lunch and dinner all the other days from Thursday through Saturday. Of course, the dinner on Saturday is the banquet. All that information is at nfbofpa.org/register, nfbofpa.org/register. Now, one of the things that we finally have up and running is our sponsorship page. Go to nfbofpa.org/ can you guess? Sponsor, nfbofpa.org/sponsor. Join Waymo, they're a platinum sponsor. Democracy Live, who is new from last week, is a bronze sponsor. And then community partners, Burke's Foot and Ankle, and I Can't See You. I know you've heard that I Can't See You before. I wonder what that's about. If only I knew the guy that did it. I had to test the page, so I obviously made a donation. So again, nfbofpa.org/sponsor. When you go to your doctor, your dentist, you go to the pharmacy, whatever you do, take a flyer that we've sent out. If you need more, please let me know. I can email them out to you. I will be able to print some out shortly, but I cannot do that yet. I'm low on toner. So we will take care of that so we can get some in the mail to you. But again, send folks to nfbofpa.org/sponsor. There is donations from $5,000 down to, I think it goes down to $25. I don't remember what the lowest one was. But you can go over there and check that out. We really would love your support as a sponsor. And again, if you can go to your favorite places where you get food, groceries, whatever, see if somebody will sponsor. And again, we're looking for as many sponsors as we can get. Some folks are working on lists that I've sent out, so they are contacting specific industries. Hopefully, we're going to get the support that we really need to make the convention the best one yet. Again, Hershey Lodge, November 5th through the 8th. For now, please register and book your hotel room. Individual meals will be available September 15th. Up until then, you can do the all-inclusive. One more thing I want to mention before I go. We just dropped episode 156 of White Canes Connect. In it, Simon's studio is back with Simon Bonenfant talking to Lynn Jensen, who recently wrote a book about blind travel tips. And the very cool thing about this, I mean, there are a lot of great tips on there, whether you're traveling with guide dogs or you're doing advocacy because you need something that maybe a hotel doesn't offer that you need to get done so you can be safe in the hotel. But the very coolest thing, there is a large print edition of this book, but it's not typically bound. It is wire bound so that, and I know that if you have one of those video book magnifiers, that you've had trouble with this, because back when I could use one of those, I had trouble because the pages would be on a slant because the book wouldn't open all the way. It's wire bound, so every page lays flat. All the information is in the episode where you can go and get the book. Again, it's episode 156 of White Canes Connect. Go to whitecanesconnect.com/156 if you want to read more about it or listen to the episode there. And of course, it's available on all your podcast players and even on YouTube as audio only. There's no video over on the PA Blind podcast YouTube channel. There are a few more fundraisers listed below in the description, so please take a look at those. But that'll do it for this episode of Federation Focus for the week of July 27th, 2026. I really do appreciate you watching. Let's go out and build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I will talk to you next Monday.